Hey, Ace Chapman here. Here to talk about something that came up in the conversation with Justin over at Empire Flippers, and it comes up quite a bit, and just in business in general today. And it's this whole idea of the skill set of really becoming popular is what it boils down to. And it's kind of the art of getting more likes and being liked. And we're all in that game. We're all gaining that skill set, and we're getting it subconsciously, and we're getting trained subconsciously because it's built into the app. So the training is basically built into the app that you're gaining the skill set and instantly learning how do I become popular? How do I get more likes? And the reason that it's built into the apps is because if you think of the app like a TV network, essentially, all of our profiles are the um, the channels, you know, and the more that you get liked, the more dopamine hits that you get, and but in exchange for your dopamine hits, the company makes more money. So by you getting other people to spend more time on the app, you're kind of basically perpetuating the whole scheme. But the people that make the most money are the owners of that app. Now, this can be good. I've made money off of influencers. I've paid them. I get leads from social media. But I think you want to pay attention to the types of leads and understanding the business strategy that you're using when it comes to social media, and what you're going to attract. And so, one of the things to understand is the most popular, and one of the reasons that I've stayed kind of out of the popularity game and trying to play that game isn't because I don't want the message to get out. I think a lot of it is really, I get people all the time. It's like, man, like this content is really good. Like, you should promote it. You should do ads. Like, you could grow this channel and that kind of thing. But there are kind of two pieces to that. And one is it's not really meant to be popular. Most of the people that have a huge following, they are doing content that's meant to be popular. So, not to pick on him, it's just like he's the biggest guy. So it doesn't really, like, if this is your business strategy, it's not like it's a bad thing. You just want to understand the different business strategies so that you're able. The problem that I see is that people are subconsciously being put into the popularity game without understanding, like, is this right for my business strategy, or understanding their business strategy. So it's like, oh, the most likes is the best. Kind of like when I was young, I'm like, the most money is the best. And then I realized, like, no, like that's not even what my goal is, or what I'm trying to do. So what happens when you want to create popularity is you have to do content and do things that attract popularity, or that attract attention, as Gary Vee, which is why he's the perfect example. You have to do the things that are gonna get attention, go to the places where the attention is, and get that attention. The problem for what I want to do is you're not going to be able to teach real stuff. Now, let's take marketing for instance. So, what if, instead of a lot of the high level fluff, motivation, answering kind of fluffy questions, that kind of thing, Gary Vee stopped all of that and he just did screen shares of how to set up a Facebook marketing campaign, how to upload your email list, target that email list, segment it, how to write the sales copy, giving examples of different sales copy, get into the psychology of sales copy. Imagine if, like, it was just like screen share, no cool stuff, no private jet, no in front of a crowd yelling, da da da. Just like, no, like that's not gonna help you. Like, you seeing me in front of a crowd yelling isn't gonna help you nearly nearly as much as you learning how to use this platform. You know, so and you know, a buddy of mine, I'm a big fan. I'm not a day trader type, but like Timothy Sites, we had dinner, amazing Italian restaurant a while back in New York City. And you know, he talks about this. He's like, man, when I show a picture of my Lamborghini, it's gonna get 1,000 likes. When I'm showing a screen share of the graphs and how to read patterns and how to know when this penny stock is breaking out, you know, nobody wants to look at that. Nobody wants to study that. They want to see the Lamborghini. They want to see my island. And so the thing that I focus on with this channel, you know, I've had even grow a lot of things like, man, just imagine like if you go to all these cool places, you could show that and da da da. Da. It's like, yeah, I could, but like I would get people that are more interested in that, and then they're demanding, hey, show more cool places. And I'm not trying to create a channel for travel. Like that's not what I'm here for. Like I like to just enjoy my travel and do what I want to do. My goal here is to train you guys and give real information, and that's boring. It's not fun. You know, it's not cool. It's not gonna get 10,000 likes. My video on private equity, or even like one of my most popular videos on my favorite books on private equity. You know, like that stuff isn't hitting mainstream America and gonna blow up to be like a Gary Vee. And so I think, you know, and this is kind of the advice I was giving Justin as they're starting to do some things on YouTube. Like you got to figure it out, which it doesn't mean that either is bad. But for me, I've found that, you know, when I'm working with somebody and they found this channel, they love the fact that it wasn't a lot of fluff. It's just, you know, the people that and this is really what it comes down to is who do you want to work with? The people that I want to work with enjoy this kind of just real channel. You know, that those are the kind of people that honestly I want to work with. And the people that are gonna want that kind of other content aren't the type of people that I want to work with. And I saw this. I did a seminar with a guy that's is much bigger, has a much bigger audience, and it pays a bunch of money in ads and all of that. And which is a, you know, it's just a different business model. We did a few events together, and it was interesting that, you know, my people were just people that I resonated with. You know, one was a pretty big time investment banker. Another was very high level exec at IBM. You know, just like it was just the people that you know just had real experiences and that kind of thing. And then his people were the entrepreneurs, the complainers, the get rich quick guys. And it's like, man, like I don't even like that energy. I can't be on the phone for 2 minutes of my, you guys know how much I talk about, how much I treasure my time as my most valuable asset. Not only do I not want to waste my time trying to make content to get popular, but I don't want to waste my time talking to the types of people that getting popular attracts. So wanted to make this quick video. Not to say that the getting popular thing is bad, but it's knowing what your goals are personally, knowing what your goals are for your business, and most importantly, understanding that these things are designed to train you. So when I talk about you know, get it like train to get more likes, like literally they've built in the training so that you get imaginary rewards when you do the things that are going to make them more money, and you don't get rewarded when you don't do the things that are going to get them more money. So you're not putting up content a lot. Well, we like the people that are putting up a lot of content because that's what gets, you know, it's like a channel being off. We want to reward those people that are putting up a ton of content. You know, you're not putting up the things that are getting a bunch of reactions, even sometimes good or bad. Then we're not going to reward you. So those are the things that you want to, instead of it just affecting your subconscious, bring it to the conscious, because I think that especially in a time right now where we have so much valuable time on their hands. There are a lot of people that unfortunately are just getting trained in a popularity contest that doesn't pay them any money at the end of the rainbow, instead of taking that time and taking that energy and putting it into the things that are going to give you an ROI. Don't get into the popularity contest. And if you do, make sure that it's giving you a monetary ROI, not just a dopamine ROI. If you like the channel and you like just real stuff instead of the fluffy stuff, be sure to subscribe. If you're somebody that wants to create a private equity fund, feel free to reach out. You can go to acechapman.com. Thanks.